Welcome back to the channel. Time once again for the week in metal. This is for week 47, the week ending November 24th. So this week I checked out 27 new releases. I'm going to recommend 5. So first up is Necromortis Insanity EP. This is death metal, 6-piece band from Quebec, Canada. 6-piece because they have 2 vocalists. Formed in 95, they released an EP in 97, then they broke up in 2001. 2021, they reformed. And now they release this, 5 tracks, almost 19 minutes long. It's death metal, touch of groove metal, a little bit. Especially the first song I felt was very groovy. But it's death metal. 2 vocalists, one low guttural death metal growl, the other kind of a demonic snarl, kind of blackish, demonic snarl. And I thought they were great. If you want to check out one song, their best song, track 4, titled Run, awesome track. Check it out. I just listened to it before I filmed this because it was in my head, right? Great song. I'm going to say for fans of 6 Feet Under, just because of it felt like a groovy, like the 6 Feet Under-ish, but check it out and see what you think. Anyway, next up is Tenebro, and it's in Italian, translates to Last Cries from the Jungle. Now, 2-piece from Italy, formed in 2000, but they've only been releasing music for the last 5 years. This is their second full length. They've also released 3 EPs and a demo. Now, I'm sure you've heard of them. If you haven't, all their lyrics are about Italian horror films. This one in particular is about Italian cannibal films. Now, it's great, Cannibal Ferox or Cannibal Holocaust. I like Ferox better myself. If you've never seen an Italian cannibal movie, don't watch one right away. Watch some other Italian horror and work your way up to the cannibal movies. They're just, once you've seen those, you've seen it, right? Work your way up, And anyway, back to the album. Great album. I know that their previous release, they released something, and I passed on it earlier this year. And I don't know why. I don't remember why. This I love. This was just heavy, right? Brutal. Sometimes as heavy as Mortician. I'll just say that. This got really heavy. Sometimes slower and more melodic, but still heavy as fuck is what I wrote. I need to own this one. This album, perfect, Great subject matter, Great album. Don't do a thumbs up. Tenebro. Next up is Skinned Corpse, Sadistic World. This is death metal / grindcore. 2-piece project from Estonia and France. Formed in 2021. This is their first release. As soon as I hit play, I heard it, and I couldn't stop hearing it. I heard Harmony Corruption, Napalm Death, both musically and production-wise. That kind of muffled production, Musically, I heard Napalm Death, and I couldn't stop hearing it. So, good. I'm not complaining. I'm recommending it. If you like that album, check this out. Tell me it doesn't sound just like Harmony Corruption. So, anyway, still great. I liked it. Next up is Morbid Sacrifice, Ceremonial Blood Worship. This is black/death. 4-piece from Italy. This is their second full length. They've also released 4 demos and a couple splits. What I write down? Raw, dirty, blackened death metal. Mostly slower tempo. Not doom slow, but slower. right? Brooding, I put kind of brooding, evil sounding death metal. Just the music sounded evil, right? Tortured, blackened vocals. So heavy on the black with this one. It's black/death, blackened death, heavy on the black. Released by Gods of War Productions out of Poland. There's also a cover of Sodom, Conjuration. So yeah, it was good. Like that. Last up is Bladecrusher, Death Revenge War EP. Blackened Thrash. 5-piece from the Netherlands. Formed in 2022. This is their second EP. Short 4-track EP. 14 and a quarter minutes. James McBain of Hellripper does guest vocals on a track. And one of the tracks is just like a short instrumental, I believe. Going by memory. So like 3 tracks, and they were decent. You know, I would say for fans of Hellripper, but you know, Hellripper's Blackened Speed, and this is Blackened Thrash. So similar. Different. Very similar. So I think you know if you'd like this or not. Blackened Thrash. Pretty decent. Better than decent. It was good. I wouldn't recommend it if it was just decent. Pretty good. So, that's my 5 picks. But before you go, quickly, anytime I don't like something, I usually just put it on my list, which can be found on my blog, links in the description to everything I checked out. I usually just put it there and don't mention it, because just because I didn't like it, you might like it. So I don't want to talk down things, right? Once in a while, you find something so terrible, got to talk about it. So you might remember a while back, not too far back, I talked about Yellow Goat. On the surface, it looks like it would be great, right? The record label is Goat Recordings. You know, Yellow Goat. Looks great. Then you listen to it. You're like, holy crap, this is bad. Like somebody that doesn't know how to play guitar bad. That's how bad it is, right? So take that down. I'm talking to the control room. Take that down. Put up Goatborn. Also released through Goat Recordings. This is terrible, right? Same thing. Like, whoever made this, they bought a guitar, you know, they learned a power chord, you know, or whatever, and they turned on a recorder, and they recorded themselves, you know, practicing. You know, that's what this sounds like. Garbage. Total fucking garbage, right? And here's the thing. It's like Goat Recordings, they've released, like, only 5 things. Yellow Goat this and like 3 other things. So I went and checked out one of the other ones that they'd released. Terrible. Same fucking thing. And it's like when I looked on the Metal Archives, at least a couple of them I looked at, it doesn't list any band members, you know. I think there's like one guy in Germany, like as some type of practical joke, started Goat Recordings and set up a Bandcamp account. And he's pumping out like bullshit. And like every band was formed this year, you know, on the Metal Archives. It's like he's been playing for like a month or whatever. And he's just throwing out garbage as like a joke, you know, because he has no respect for metal, you know, and he thinks metalheads are dumb enough to fall for this crap or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Go check out Goatborn. And tell me this isn't like some teenager practicing that's only had a guitar for a month. You know, that's what it sounds like. What it sounds like to me. And the reason I say that is because when I was a teenager, after I got my guitar, I'd record myself playing shit like this. And I thought I was fucking, you know, Joe Satriani or something, you know. And I wasn't. I was a fucking nobody that didn't know how to fucking play. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, wanted to mention that. Now, also, picked up a bunch of subscribers, like, all of a sudden. So, if you're new here, I do this. I give my picks, and then I ramble about shit. Because it's what I do. So, Been promising the collection update forever. Notes are done. It's ready to go. Gonna try to do it tomorrow night. So look for it like a day or so after you watch this. Now, BCLT. A viewer from Texas named John sent me some records. Gotta listen to them. They look good. Never heard of there's 3 of them. Never heard of them. So looking forward to checking those out. We'll do that soon. We'll talk more about John in that video, but that's coming up soon too. Last up, Ace Frehley, right? The best Kiss guitarist, by like a mile, just announced he's playing in Marion, which is like maybe 30 minutes from my house, right? I could go see Ace Frehley, not till like June. Like they started selling tickets and he's not playing till June. Here's the problem with that. He's 72 years old, okay, which is not old. Most people live longer than that. Most people, if they die of natural causes, live longer than that. I saw some recent videos of him, and I don't want to slander the man, but he didn't look sober to me, okay? He's been doing the drugs and the alcohol his whole life, right? And then he gets sober. Last I heard, he was sober. He didn't look sober, is all I'm saying. So, and here's the thing. I don't want to rip on him because I'd love to see him, One of the videos I watched, they're playing a song. He's got like 2 other guitarists with him, right? He's like the guitar king, and he's going to have 2 guitarists, right? It's because they were playing the fucking song. He strummed a chord, and he threw the pick into the audience. He got another pick. When it come back around, he strummed the chord, and he threw the pick out in the audience. And he did that for a long time. He's just like hitting a chord, flicking the pick, and he had like, picks, as many picks as they could get on that mic stand. Strum a chord, throw the pick out. So I'm not complaining already, over $100 a ticket. The cheapest tickets were like over $100. Small place, I think. It's not like a big arena, so be a smaller setting, Point I was trying to make is he may not still be alive. Here, I shouldn't say that. That's bad to say. I'm wishing bad luck on Ace. It's just kind of funny, that the band that wrote, Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day. It's like Ace and Peter were living that life, partying every day, Gene and Paul, they spend their spare time doing accounting. That's their thing. So, just a joke, could be taken the wrong way, I think. But it's a joke. Anyway, Ace, he lived the life, partying and shit. Of course, I think he went bankrupt once, didn't he? And burned his house burnt down or some shit. I don't remember. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's all I was going to talk about. I think I'm done. I think I'm done talking because I plan on doing more than one video this week. Like I said, collection update I'm going to try to do tomorrow. And then I need to listen to the 3 records that John sent so I could talk about those. Yes, that's it. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you in a couple days. Is it goat worship? It wasn't goat worship. Was it? No, I'm looking at the wrong fucking one. I was about to bash somebody and it wasn't even the right one. There it is. I'm going to start over the whole I only talk about, I'm going to start off with, I only talk about stuff I like, but I found something bad, right? And we'll cut out the bullshit I've said before this. Just jump from the end of picks to like here, if I can. And I'm also going to redo the links and everything. So fuck, I fucked this all up. So, sorry, I got a text. I'm going to start over. 2 vocalists, like I said. One like a low guttural death metal growl. And the other one, what did I just say? I wrote something. Huh. Shit, I changed it after I printed it. God damn it, I don't want to start over. It was going good. The fuck? What did I say? I gotta think now what I said. It was perfect, too. God damn it.